Looks like we're live. Hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. How are we doing today? Aside from Tsk, whose finger has gone runny blue and smells even worse. I don't know what the context of that is, but what the fuck. I hope you're alright. Take your finger out of the situation, but you just chop it off. Yeah. How are we doing? And yes, beans. Mostly because we've been watching a guy called Danny who makes games. Because people tell him that they don't think he can make a game, so he'll make a game. He's good. I like him. He's also mental. Anyway, yeah. It's really fucking hot today. Oh my god. And the kids are back at school properly now. So I was outside for a whole hour and I was nearly dead. I got home, I haven't sweated that much in fucking ages. It's like summer is now.
Did you get my fabric softener?
Yes.
Ah, it's nice of you.
You expected me to forget, didn't you? You bastard.
Yeah, you usually do forget.
Well, I didn't. I also didn't forget to buy some more whiskey. See? Keeping everybody happy. The ongoing saga of Tusk's finger, almost worthy of its own channel. Well, okay, you'll have to tell me what the fuck's going on with that. Hopefully it won't make me sick. I read the situation, but he said Stilton. Okay, yeah, anyway. This, I know, you probably live somewhere hotter, and I don't give a fuck. What? How hot is it today? I don't know.
It's not that bad. Because I don't feel that bad, so it can't be that bad.
Oh, fuck off. You don't feel that bad. You're feeling normal. Oh my god, it's
my hands are cold.
only 17 degrees.
Yeah, my hands are cold.
See, but still.
See? Cold.
It's killing me. It's been fucking boiling in the bedroom. I couldn't fucking work in here because I started dying. Started melting. Getting melty brain. I was in a train that had broken AC today, and not broken in a good way. I mean, whenever is AC broken in a good way? I guess when it's snowing. When snow's coming out of it, but other than that. Oh, can't stay IRL stuff, but hello and see y'all.
Bye, Bob.
I can't believe he's got IRL stuff. I'm just offended. Interestingly, most Amazons would cut off their left breast. Mrs. Sick must be left-handed. Could always flip her over. And then it'll be the other.
Say, there's two tits. Just one of them's really saggy. I
Yes.
got really invested in one of them and forgot about the other.
She's wearing half a bra. But yeah. So, weak-skinned. It's hot. Shut up. Leave me alone. I will say, we've been having a pretty good couple of weeks, the last couple of weeks. Not the last two most recent videos, which have done... One of them did okay, one of them's done fucking awfully. But the week before, both those videos are doing pretty fucking good. Especially the one with the dinosaur girl. That everybody else noticed the boobs before I did.
Yeah, even I did.
Mrs. Sick noticed the boobs, and she went on about the boobs, and I genuinely didn't notice. Apparently, just, I'm too professional. But that video itself has done ridiculously well, and but it's obviously it's good, but it's obviously also brought in a bunch of new people, and I don't know if my sort of style has changed dramatically since I last had a big influx of people, or if there was something specific about that video, but it's something that's been bothering me since. I've had a lot of complaints about, oh, you talk too much, let her talk, blah blah blah. They are a vast minority of comments, and that's how I should think about it.
Wasn't someone's comment literally, you should just upload this other person's video
without
you talking?
And it's just like, well, that doesn't make any sense. I just realised this needs to be live chat because, yeah, can't be any worse than what my new channel is doing. I have no idea. But the last couple of weeks, it's doing pretty okay. Thanks to the fossils video doing randomly really well, and that's great, and that keeps me going for a while. I mean, the great thing about me being me is that instead of being happy about it, I'm just like, when's it going to end? I can't ever be happy. I could be.
You can't do with.
I can't be happy.
You can't. You can't do with negative comments.
Oh no.
Because you take a lot of things really personally.
It's not about personally. It's about what
You're like, what have I done now?
Yeah.
And yeah, you take it personally. You're like,
I don't think that's taking it personally. I take it to heart, but that's different from taking it personally. I don't.
Just do what
I'm
I
not
do.
I'm not like upset about the comment. I think, okay, I've done something wrong. I must fix. And sometimes there's nothing to fix. It's just someone being an asshole.
I think you should take my philosophy.
Tell everybody to suck your dick, yes.
Yeah, or middle fingers emojis.
There was trying the old fake yawn and put your arm around them trick. The guy at the urinal did not approve.
That's really good. I like the fact that Illuminous Poo basically pays to entertain us.
Have I finally gone down the rabbit hole? Which particular rabbit hole? There are a lot of them. It's the internet, for fuck's sake. Little baby complainer tears. Yes, that is my nickname. How did you know? I know that it's talking about the people complaining.
You have a flaw where you get... It's sort of like a flaw in certain circumstances where you get...
I'm too handsome.
You get incredibly invested in something.
I get invested in a lot of things.
No, but like things that shouldn't matter.
Oh,
like
true.
Some arsehole said something on the internet and you read so much into it. We had a conversation for about an hour and a half based off of a comment. And I'm like, I don't get it. Just tell them to fuck off. But you don't. You're like, no, I want to understand them. And I'm like, just tell them to fuck off. That's how the internet works.
But I like to understand my ideological opponents. It makes me better at my job.
Just go eat my cum, bitch, and then leave.
I mean, that might also make me better at my job, depending on which way I go. But yeah. Hi, Megadose.
If somebody's going to be unreasonable to you straight out of the gate, then yeah, fuck them.
Just remember, you can't have peer pressure if you have no peers. Tap said. Yeah. Is that no one's as good as me, or that I'm not as good as it? Oh, that's probably it, isn't it? I am the awful. So, it is what it is. But yeah, so, with the good comes new people. Yeah, I haven't had this many extra subscribers in a long fucking time. And it's just nice to see. Because it's been like a year and a half since I've had anything take off. And I thought, okay, I'm just where I am. And it was enough. Very slow growth. But, it makes you feel better. I wish I knew the secret to get more. But, I wish I could tell my clients to fuck off. What kind of clients do you have? And just mutter it. Or tell them that you have a cough. Cough! Why didn't you fuck off? I've got a cough.
Thank you very much.
Fuck you very much. 5 is an acceptable number of hours of sleep. Yes. Technically. And no. It depends on the person. Some people can go fuck all.
It depends on the person. Like, in winter, I usually sleep about 13 hours. Because I just sleep in the winter.
Nothing wrong with Six philosophy, provided the other side isn't just doing ad hominem attacks. Well, the other thing is, you can never be...
I'm not attacking their character by telling them to suck my dick.
No. With your friends, you're sick. With everyone else, you're Mrs./Lady/Queen.
No, I'm other side. You're Six philosophy.
No. The other side, as in the person that I'm talking to, not you.
I don't know. Then again, I usually say "suck my dick, you're a cunt." So
yeah, but the real worry with people arguing with you on the internet is
water bottle. You want me to say water bottle?
Okay. The real problem with people arguing with you on the internet is you can never be sure that they're not just pretending to be stupid, and. Like, I don't get what they get out of it. Especially when people always do the...
I just read Duck Dog.
What? What's he said this time?
It amazes me that eat my cum, bitch. He's made unattractive in the northern accent.
Fuck's sake. Generally 4 hours will make you functional. I try very, very hard to get extra hours sleep, and it rarely works. Kids decided to both get up in the middle of the night
That's
last
because
night.
you're a really light sleeper. Like, if there's a certain amount of noise, you can't sleep.
Yeah, it's called any.
And it doesn't help that I fidget.
Yeah. I mean, I've gotten used to that. That's why we have 2 separate covers. Because, A, you nick the covers.
Oh, yeah.
You even try and nick my covers.
Do I?
Yes, of course you do. Cheers from the Uck. Yeah. Sleep is so fucking important. Don't let anybody take away your sleep.
Yeah, you can have a nap for an hour and a half, and it's okay. It's actually quite good for you, especially if you really need it. Because humans are not really meant to stay awake for long stretches of time. We're supposed to have naps. It's just, you're not allowed to nap for too long, because otherwise it fucks you over.
Best to bet the odds and figure someone really is that stupid. Yeah, I've been having a lot of, if you hadn't guessed, a lot of arguments with Roger University fans recently, because those people, like, Roger is bonkers, obviously, but his fans are just something else entirely. They just, he's a pioneer. It's like, fuck off. He doesn't do anything. How can you... I can't comprehend how people watch that and think, yeah, that's legit. Oh, this science thing, what? Numbers? Fuck off. I'm actually surprised at the lack. Maybe I just haven't seen it, because I haven't really been through the comments since the first hour, because I go... In the first hour, I try and respond to every single comment. But after that, it's hard to keep up, and, I have to do stuff. So I miss a lot of comments. So I don't know if we've had any of them turn up, but if they have, that'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah. Mudfossil University as a subject is one of those ones that some people really, really like and some people absolutely hate. Don't know why. Points at Mud. Basically, Mud Pointing University. That's what it should be called.
I like that.
Yeah, but...
it's just, sometimes just there's a picture of the ground. It's like, you can obviously see here where the dragon is.
Yeah, I mean, bless him. He's obviously not all there, but it's his fans that keep goading him on, and I do think that they do him a massive disservice. I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
The moon is bleeding, according to Mudfossil.
Oh yeah, Mars has got flesh on it as well.
Yeah.
Jesus. Even when I was highly stressed, plus thought the end was night, I could still sleep like a baby. I have an off switch behind my ears. Oh, I'm so fucking jealous.
I used to be like that. I could just lay down, close my eyes, and I'd be sleeping in 10 minutes.
Yeah, now I have to put you to sleep.
But since I had the kids, it's fucked my hormones up, and I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's super goddamn annoying.
It is annoying, because I wish I could still do it.
I need to tell people to fuck off more. It's very therapeutic.
It is.
You don't... The amount of comments that I've made that are just, fuck you, you fucking slimy piece of shit, and then delete, and then I put out a nice, well thought out comment. I
think that's
one of these days I'm hitting enter.
I think that's where we differ.
That you just put the fucking first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Now, I like to see if I can get someone...
You like to be nice, I don't.
It's actually not about being nice. It's not about being nice at all. It's about getting them to a place where they can brain. And, I mean,
yeah, I know
I haven't had any success so far.
I know you like to take people away from their emotions so they can start thinking.
Yeah.
But I don't care. If someone attacks me straight off the bat, I'm going to tell them to fuck off. Yeah,
I mean, the amount of times I've been told that I'm upset, and I'm like, I could just stop.
Megadose.
I'm responding to you because it appears in my notifications. As soon as you stop appearing in my notifications, you're basically gone forever to me. But the fact of the matter is, you probably don't get notified that often, mate. I'm imagining that when I respond to you, it's like the only thing that's happening in your life right now. Not to be fucking big-headed about it, but they definitely don't have anything better to do.
Tusker said, "Have you or Mrs. Sig ever had a finger-related trauma?"
Yeah, I've cut my fingers quite a lot. I've got a few nasty scars.
Oh, there was
on
that
my
really
hands.
nasty one where I could actually see your bone, and
Yeah.
I told you that you need to get stitches, and you were like, "Oh, it'd be fine."
I went to the hospital.
Yeah, but then I was like, I could see the bone. You need to go.
I didn't get stitches.
No, you got little strips, didn't you?
Yeah, I got plastered because apparently stitches aren't
grown-up plasters.
Yeah.
My finger-related trauma was probably because I got hit by a car and my entire arm, I lost all my nerves, broke my tendons.
It's just showing off now.
I couldn't move my fingers and they had to reconnect everything up, and I still can't move them properly. I can grip things fine, which is perfect for you. But
okay.
I used to not be able to let go of things.
Which is perfect for you. You still can't let go of things.
I remember seeing the consultant, and he's like, "Oh, so what's the problem? Do you need extra surgery and stuff? We're just having a consult." And I was like, got his cup. I went, "Eh?" Picked it up. I can't let it go. And he's like, "I can see where the problem is."
You're a woman. Of course you can't let things go.
That was good.
I thought so. Finger-related trauma. Is it trauma or is it just fun times? Steel ruler plus Stanley knife plus thumb. Oh, wait.
Oh God!
Oh right. Now I get it. I get it.
Fingers that go runny and smelly. That sounds like an infection, darling.
I do remember. Oh God, I can't believe I didn't get in trouble for it.
But the car was okay. Actually, no, I broke its headlights.
Yeah, that's the joke.
And I didn't break any bones.
She was all fucked up, but you should
And
have
I
seen
was
the
like,
car.
I didn't really feel. I felt the car hitting me because
I don't know what's going on, but good luck, demonic killer.
Felt the car hitting me. It was quite a strong impact, but I didn't. It wasn't painful. It was just pressure because it broke all my nerves.
Yeah.
And I was just laying there in the road, and I couldn't see my arm because it was down by my side, and my tits are massive. And I was like, "Why is everyone was panicking around me?" And I'm sat there going, "What? What's going on?" And then I got my phone out of my pocket, and I was texting my ex, my boyfriend, and I was like, "Oh, I think I just got hit by a car." And then my mum turned up, and she's like, "Trust you, freaking getting hit by a car. First thing you do is start texting your boyfriend."
Oof. Yeah.
Because you didn't even phone me. I'm very upset. And I'm like, I didn't think of you.
Wasn't she like 20 feet away anyway?
Oh, she's just down the road, yeah. Because I was on my way home.
Exactly. So shut up, mum. Try getting a fingernail ripped off after getting stuck in a door.
Oof. I've had my toenail, because we had those like stone plates, and it was drying up, and one of them landed on my toe. And Jesus Christ, that really hurt. That was bad. I honestly thought it were broken, but no, it wasn't broken.
Luciano, send me video. I've been trying to find her. I heard about her, and I was trying to find her when I was looking for something to do the other day. I want to have a look at those videos. I've heard about her a lot. Twitter or email, both of them can be found on my About page. Much appreciated. Oh, wait. Massive, you say? Oh, well, you're closing your hands and legs and...
They're bigger than my arm, so...
Welcome, Offender. Oh, I like the name.
That is a good name.
That is a good name. No, I said it out loud. Because I looked at it, my brain went zero Fender.
No Fender. Sad times.
Hey, sick. What? That's the response you get, Boss Tuber. You know what you did. My son put a knife through his hand trying to cut apart frozen chocolate candy. Cut through the artery, 80% through the nerve of his thumb. Oof. But for the next few months, he was always giving people positive feedback. I imagine that he was in that kind of cast. I was just remembering, someone said steel rule. I remember at school, just fucking about. We were fucking about in one of the classrooms, and we had metal rulers. And I didn't mean to hit him, but I chopped it, and the guy put his hand up to protect himself and fucking sliced. And I said, oh man, don't tell anybody what happened. And I thought, no, he's going to fucking tell, and I'm going to be in loads of shit. And he didn't. So, you know, props to him for that, because he bled. It wasn't that bad. It was fine enough that he could come back to class, but I felt really guilty about it.
You think of any weird other injuries like other people have told you?
Weird injuries.
One of my friends in college. She didn't have 2 front teeth.
Right.
And didn't bother me because I don't give a shit. But she used to like cover her mouth when she spoke and things like that. And I was like, you don't need to do that. It's fine. And she's like, oh, I'm just really embarrassed by it. I went, well, how did it happen? And she went, yeah, I was an idiot. And I was like, okay. And she says I was leaning back on my chair at school. And then I thought I was going to fall. So I, steadied myself like, oh, shit, I'm going to fall. And then she fell forward onto the desk. She
steadied herself so much that she flew forwards and went bonk.
And her 2 teeth were like massively cracked.
Oh, that's fucking brutal.
She was the same one that when she was younger, when yo-yos were really popular.
Did she smack herself in the face?
No, she was on a slide with a yo-yo.
Oh, that sounds like
going down.
I was on a slide on it with a yo-yo.
Yeah, she was playing with the yo-yo going down the slide. And she went down as she was playing with it, and it flipped back, curled itself around the handle of the slide.
Oh, God.
And it ripped the tip of her finger off.
Oh! Oh, I didn't want to fucking hear a degloving fucking one. Oh. And you said she's the one, as if I knew this story.
I thought I already told you.
Oh, that's fucking awful.
She lost one of the tips of her fingers. And she went, I'm the reason they got banned from schools.
I mean, that's something to be proud of. What thing are you the reason for getting banned at schools?
Oh,
and why?
I got bit by a German Shepherd. Oof.
Bite it back. That's the only way to do it. Assert dominance. T-pose at it.
Mine wasn't that bad, but I nearly got bit by a dog. Luckily, I was wearing a really thick coat. But, yeah, that's scary when a dog comes after you.
Right, a very important message from Logic Time. You need to make Logic Prime. You need to make more vids. You're the funniest thing on YouTube. But there's never any new vids.
Dude, it's like 2 a week. And a stream.
2 a week. And that takes a lot of work. If you're saying that I just never make any new vids, then you're missing out on videos because YouTube isn't notifying you. And if you think that 2 a week isn't enough, no. Work-life balance. Work-life balance. But if you haven't seen old videos, Jesus Christ, you've got so many fucking to go through. Unbelievable numbers. But you are correct about the funniest thing on YouTube. I have to admit, you know, being modest. That's true. Funniest looking.
Oh God, my brother grabbed a sharp end of a knife. Go up. Sharp end of a knife. Go up. It's gone there. Oh, when I was holding the handle.
Pulled it away and yep, blood. Oof. Oof.
What?
He grabbed the knife and pulled.
But that's such an idiot thing to do.
He obviously didn't. My brother, we had this knife that it was like a little fucking shitty like a vegetable knife. So reasonably sharp, but not that bad. And you could pull it out and flip it around, and then it was a potato peeler.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he was sat there going, swinging it at me. And I was like, dude, that's going to come out. And he's like, no, it won't. Guess what happened? Dick. I like to remind him that sometimes to make sure he feels bad.
I fell and cut my ulnar nerve and artery on a ceramic plate 20 years ago. And nearly bled to death.
Oh my God.
My thumb and ring finger on my right hand don't work. Good times. Jesus.
Whilst my index and half my thumb was making pipe-shaped explosives. The science was right. Why were you making pipe explosives?
Well, he's done.
I know.
He's making pipe bombs at school.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that. I think that's why he put pipe-shaped explosive.
That's amazing.
Yeah, YouTube, we're talking about Duke Nukem. It's fine. Can't trust this fucking platform.
I love that the science was right, though. Well, I did it. It worked.
Yeah. It was very explodey. Yeah, goddamn. Don't do that. I remember... I won't go into the exact reasoning why it happened, because it was a little bit traumatic. But I had glasses smash over my hand, and they sliced through that bit of skin you have that's a little bit sort of...
The connector bit between your thumb and your index.
That if we were fishy, it would be much bigger and be like a... What do they call them?
Web.
Yeah, webbing. But it's not. It's just right there. I don't have webbed hands. Shut up. But that bit got cut, and it was weird because it smashed, and I saw it cut, and I could see it cut, and I could see the blood, and I was like, okay. And then, like, what felt like a minute later, it pissed blood, and it was quite the situation.
I have a long series of detentions for producing throwing stars in metal class.
You were that guy. Fair enough.
I responded to an ambulance call. Severe traumatic amputation of the metatarsals.
Metatarsals, yeah.
Steel boots.
Acted as a shit. Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh.
Ouch.
When protective gear bites back. Hot dog shaped explodey things.
Oh my god, I broke my femur. Oh. I was so calm that no one believed me.
Oh, that's the worst one. I'm still fucking bitter about the doctor who was just giving me shitty snidey looks because something happened to my arm, and fucking hell, that hurt so bad. My birthday, and I had to go to the doctor's because it was so fucking painful. And they're like, were you drinking last night? I said, yeah, I had a couple, but I didn't get drunk. So, oh yeah, you fell over then, didn't you? No, I woke up and I was in agony. Oh god, I've never wanted to punch a doctor in my life, but I really, really, really wanted to punch that doctor. I was so fucking angry about that.
The UK where glass is a verb.
What, to glass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To glass oneself.
To glass a slag. To glass some mug. You didn't say you don't have webbed toes. I don't think I have webbed toes. No. And fucking hell. The webbing. Yeah. But, oh my god. Some of these stories are fucking...
Yeah. Oh. I'm reading.
Sorry.
My brother was kicking me, while we were sitting on the couch. I was doing crochet. I said, stop it. Pointed the crochet hook at him, and he still did a last kick. Oh, God.
Right in the crochet hook. Okay, did that go into him or into you? Hopefully into him, because that's good. Quote, unquote, and I know you're going to hate me saying this, but... karma, you know, that kind of comeuppance. I'm so sorry, the super chat will not go through. I wanted to tell you seriously saved my life. I was suicidal when I found everything in my life was a lie. Your videos brought joy to me. Ah.
Oh, that's really sweet.
And you don't have to send anything, just, Patreon.
Dude!
No. We've had a couple of chats before.
I'm glad we helped you out.
We?
Of course it's me.
You introduce one joke like every 8 videos, and you're like, I help write 6 videos, yeah.
I am the queen. Of course I get half the credit. But yeah, I'm glad you're really glad you're a lot better. And yeah.
They're supposed to be fun and funny and irreverent. No matter what. I've had a lot of... Like, one of my favourite flat earthers that I've ever spoken to said, I disagree with you, and I think you're wrong, and your videos are really funny. And I was like, wait, what?
Wait, what? The end bit's the important bit.
Yeah. Oh, and then someone else has told me that my sarcasm is dangerous. I've never laughed so hard in my life. Oh, this is someone from the You Can't Catch Viruses video and group, and I tried to get them to send me a source to anything, and then they just... I don't understand that. That's something that really fucking drives me mad. You're wrong. Okay, where am I wrong? You're just wrong and stupid, and I won't tell you why. I was like, well, I want to know. Why can't you just tell me where I'm wrong? Oh, because... No, stop making fucking excuses, and just tell me what I have done wrong. Just... And give me... Oh, you've got... There are studies, there are people who've done this. Okay, link me. Oh, I couldn't do that. Why? Do your own research. Fuck you! This is when I start getting frustrated.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm just reading some of the ones. Got worst accident. I fell out of a 50s truck with no seatbelts, going down a wet country road.
Ooh.
Couldn't walk for a month. Leather seats and spin caused my mum and brother to get flipped out. They're all fine.
Oh, good.
Oh god.
Oof.
As an ex-nurse, there was a man who came to A&E having fixed a faulty electric outlet on his lap. Oh my god. Oh god. I felt that one. Jesus Christ.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Why would you plug it in?
Yeah, I'm having another wine for that one.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
I guess it might have been battery powered. Oh, fucking hell. What's your first reactions when aliens arrive? Oh.
Oh, actually...
Oh.
This I saw a thing today. Astrophysicists have found a gas that's on Venus, which is not supposed to be there. It's called phosphine, which is basically released when organic matter dies.
Right.
And they were like, we don't know if it means there's organic life on Venus in the clouds that they have, or if it's just some reaction that we're not familiar with yet, but it's really fucking interesting.
It's very interesting. One assumes. The more likely thing is that it's just there's a reaction that has caused this gas to appear.
Yeah, but they said
not
they've
impossible.
tested all these things that are known, what it's supposed to do, how physics and chemistry is supposed to work, and it's doing something that it shouldn't. And it's sort of like, oh, some people think that it's a sign of life, and other people think it's just a reaction we haven't recorded yet. But yeah, I was like, oh my god.
A guy in my class didn't do his boots up before using oxyacetylene torch. The slag went in his boot and burnt a hole through his foot. Yeah, with his thing's face. Oh.
Damn.
I agree. Disagreeing without providing points is stupid. They seem to think that if they provide points... I think, actually, it's usually from experience where they'll provide the point and then someone will go, well, that's wrong and that's wrong and that's wrong. So if they don't provide points, then they'll never be wrong.
And they can keep saying bullshit at you.
Yeah. And I just try and get them to admit it. Wait, there, it's up there. I thought Lars Arn had called me shit. Man, sick, you are shit. In a good way. That's absolutely my shit. Either way. Oh, I sent you a link for the Ladybird video on Twitter. Okay, thank you. What's your first... My first reaction is, the drink has already been poured. Why? I mean, unless
drink.
They land as I'm finishing a drink, then I guess that situation occurs. But I'll probably already have a drink.
I've been watching shitloads.
Or am I pouring them a drink?
I've been watching shitloads of The Expanse. But yeah, when I saw the thing, I thought the same thing.
I do not know what you're talking about.
It's frigging sci-fi that I've been watching.
I know. I just finished...
It's really good.
Well, I've just finished watching BoJack Horseman for the second time.
And keep looking at James Holden's face, and he looks like he needs a shit constantly.
Who the fuck is James Holden?
The character.
Oh.
He looks constipated all the time.
Please tell me that ancient aliens are real. Probably. Probably.
X for doubt.
I found the channel on Friday. I've gotten through 170 videos in a weekend while working. Fun, fucking-tastic, dry, funny and brilliant. Keep them coming. Will do. I'm glad you enjoy them. I try my best. They're not always my best, but oh shit, there's some good jokes coming up in one of my videos. Fucking hell. I'm so proud of some of those. They might be stolen, I don't even know, but in their context, they're good on their own. One of them definitely isn't. One of them definitely original. It's just, one of them was so funny, and I was laughing at it so much. I thought I can't possibly have come up with this on my own. But who the fuck knows? But it's good stuff. It's full funny. Fuck it. I'm not one of these people.
Yeah, you would say that, NASA. Huh? He reckons it might be like one-celled organisms in the clouds of Venus.
I mean, I guess that makes a certain sense. I mean, but on the other hand, it could just not be.
It's the thing. Like they're saying, like they've done everything possible to try and figure out what could it be, and the last conclusion is either something we don't know or it's life. So, yeah.
My mum is a nurse. One day, a lady and her boyfriend came into the A&E. They were using 5-hour energy bottles to dilate her urethra so he could have sex with it. One bottle slipped into her bladder. Wait, why would...
Oh my god!
What? No!
That is so bad! Oh my god, that is sickly. That actually made me gip a bit. Oh god.
I don't know, somehow that's worse than the concept of, like, putting a penis into a man's urethra, which I don't think that would work, but it's the same difference. That's not the hole for sex. Like, it just isn't. There's already one right in front of it.
Yeah, I know, but he obviously has a fetish.
Ugh. Put it in a butt like a normal person. Jesus Christ. Going to play Settlers of Catan. Have a great night. Can you
farewell?
Have a drink, toast to the lost wiener. Yeah, okay. To the lost wiener.
Bye, wiener. We knew thee hardly.
Flat Earth is not difficult to understand. Table. Things on table. Cool, we're done here. You need to do a video on the cult I joined called Blood Over Intent. I have done a little bit of Blood Over Intent. I would probably like to cover more of it. If you know of anything, and especially anything that sort of lives in my style, because one of my first series was on a guy, like, look up Mountain Tree Man or something like that. If you contact me on Twitter and say it's you, I'll give you a link. But that series ends with Blood Over Intent stuff, and I was like, holy shit, this got really dark. It starts off with mountains being the stumps of trees, which is fucking hilarious, to, hey, let's just cut ourselves. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. Yeah, no.
Do you have a setting to enable Super Chat for African countries?
I can seem to support, and I can't seem...
I can.
I can or can't. I don't have any specific settings. I think that some countries don't have it for, like, reasons of that country rather than anything else. You might be able to use... Is it in the thing anymore? I don't think it is. No. But I have a Streamlabs. I think it's either DuckDog or BossTuber probably knows how to get to them. But that will appear on the stream itself. So yeah, Blood Over Intent is fucked up. I have a lot of info on it. Quasi-Luminous. Yeah, I know of Quasi-Luminous. I lost all the things I believed in, but I need the ancient alien thing to be true. I have a funny feeling that it probably isn't, darling.
Well, the ancient alien thing really pisses me off. Being is it Egyptian file? Egypt file?
Well, you used to be a Kemetic reconstructionist.
Yeah.
You used to be a Egyptian religion woo peddler.
Yeah, but now I didn't peddle out.
Yeah, you did. You peddled it to yourself.
If that's what classes as a peddler, I guess.
A woo peddler, to me, is someone who says, this is a piece of information and I believe it's true. And at the time you believed it was true enough.
Yeah, but I didn't peddle it out.
I know. It's not that specific. It's an ad hominem for fun.
Right. You gay. Yeah, the anciently alien thing really pisses me off because it basically saying that humans are not capable of doing this. And it annoys me because look how far humanity has come. We can build fucking skyscrapers. And we can get things into space, but we can't build a pile of rocks. Fuck off.
Send you the info on Facebook. Facebook will do, although it'll take me a while to check it because I'll forget. 50 likes, 0 dislikes, needs fixing. Twat. Yeah, like you say about losing everything. Mrs. Sick was kind of the same when she sort of got out of her religious phase. I don't want to call it phase because I think that's unfair. But
it was a long time. I was religious for like 15 years.
You lost your faith and
probably
you got very, very mad and very upset about it. Most of that was aimed towards me because you thought, you must have figured it must be his fault, that fucking atheist piece of shit.
The way it is as well is I assumed that you were trying to break, because I knew you'd been atheist and everything.
Yeah.
And I just assumed that the reason I was feeling the way I was and the way I was having a crisis of faith is because you were taking me away from that by implanting things into my head.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Did you get genuine conspiracy?
But the thing is, though, I've never been taught how to critical think.
No.
It's never been something that's ever given to me. My parents basically ignored me, so I never really had any type of support. And, yeah.
I taught you how to critically think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's going to explode now.
Yay! Snakes.
Release the gas.
No, it's fine, actually. I hate it when you barely tap something.
Oh, that pisses me off.
And then it's like, yeah, I'm the fizziest thing in the universe now.
I've kicked, right? I got
kicked a bottle across the room, open it.
I had a little bottle of Sprite, and it was in my pocket, and it fell out my pocket, and as I was walking down the stairs, I kicked it. I proper booted it down the stairs, and I was like, oh, fuck, that's going to be fizzy. Opened it, it was fine.
Yeah.
But I've had one where I've knocked it over, like the bottle literally just fell on its side on my bed. And then it exploded, and I was like, this isn't right.
I've literally tapped something that's gone fizzier than all the fizz in the fizz factory. And I'm like, oh, thanks. But yeah, that's one of the things, like, one of the things that I hope my videos do is people who are looking up an idea will see how easily picked apart it can be by this humble idiot and go,
humble.
Oh.
Humble.
What?
You're not humble.
How am I? What am I then? Do I have a big ego?
Oh God. When you drink, oh Jesus Christ.
No, I have self-confidence when I drink. That's not the same thing as having an ego.
No. There's a line. You have yourself, which is an anxious person.
Yeah.
Who your anxiety stops you from being confident. And then you start drinking and you're alright. You're actually really good to be around. And then you drink a little bit too much and you turn into an arrogant cock. And you think that you're the funniest person that's ever walked the universe.
Then
you drink a little bit more and you turn into a whinging bitch and keep crying. So there's lines.
Hey, I have experienced the confident version of me. It's still an act.
Oh God, I stink.
It's just...
I need some deodorant.
It's a joke. I make jokes about being amazing. They're still fucking jokes. I don't actually think I'm an even remotely good person. Dumbass. Oh, it is still really, really fucking... Someone said fucking twat. I'm not an angry drunk. I am a very...
Someone said fucking twat. It's probably me. I say fucking twat.
I don't know. It got retracted and I'm upset about it now. I want to see the...
Don't censor yourself. Come on.
No. Especially if it was an insult to me, because that'd be amazing. But yeah, no, that's the one thing. I can be very tired drunk. But I'm generally a very happy drunk, and then I get sad drunk.
I'm usually fantastic. I'm usually in a really good mood, and then I reach a certain point where I can't remember shit, and I black out, and that's when I start puking everywhere. And...
Oh God, pukey Mrs. Sick. That's my favourite.
I don't know. I'd have to deal with it.
If Sick is a crying bitch while drunk, the CCP
No, it's like really drunk. This is like...
Oh, yeah, I have to be so fucking...
It's like going on 3 bottles of whiskey deep, but it's like really a lot to drink.
Yeah, annihilated. If I'm annihilated, then I get
But
sad.
he can still walk about and stand up. Like
yeah, I'm not really a falling over drunk.
No, you don't fall over.
The only time I've ever been anything was like that. I still swear to God that I was fucking spiked. Because I've never felt more ill in my life.
Yeah.
This was before I was with you, if you talk about...
You got spiked when you were with me as well.
Did I?
Yeah. Don't you remember?
No.
We're down at the club.
Right.
And this guy kept coming on to me.
Right.
And I was like, just trying to dance. And I was like pushing him away because he kept going in the frigging mosh circle. I'm like, you don't go there, you'll get hurt.
Yeah.
And he kept moving in front of me and trying to, like, sexy grind me while I was trying to headbang. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So I pushed him out of the way. Yeah. And he kept doing it over and over. And I was like, you know what, fuck, I'm not going to bother. So I walked away and stood next to you. And I left my drink on the table. Went to the toilet, came back. You were at the bar and my drink was still on the table. Yeah. And I was already had a lot of cider by then. I went, oh, God, I can't be arsed drinking it. You finish it.
Oh, right.
And I gave it to you, and the guy kept watching me. He didn't stand near me anymore, but he kept watching me over and over and over, just staring at me constantly. So I think he spiked me. Oh. Yeah, but you felt terrible after that drink. It was only half a cider, but you felt wank, and we had to go home. You were really bad.
No, I don't remember that.
You said your head was like all over the place, but you weren't drunk.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't know what's going on. I feel horrible.
I don't remember that at all. That sounds...
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, I probably got spiked. Oh. Yeah.
Well, I got spiked.
Yeah, you got spiked.
Yeah. The only other time with that, like, exactly the same amount, like, when I was really poor, really, really poor, I used to have a very specific amount that I would drink. I would go on the weekends, and every week it was almost the exact same amount of alcohol. And then this one time, I couldn't believe how drunk I felt.
That was like with Memory Man, though. He's a good drinker.
Yeah.
He can put them back really easily. But when he went on his stag do, he was fucked.
Yeah. It was weird. It was super fast. And I think someone, either in the party or accidentally from somewhere else, I think he got hit with something because it was weird. But anybody who fucking spikes... Yeah, spiking your own drink, I mean, it is still technically spiking. You're making it stronger. Fine, if you must. But don't spike other people's... Like, not even if you put a bit of whiskey in someone's drink. If they don't know it's there, don't fucking do that shit.
No, that's really bad. That's bad.
Really bad.
Bad social call, that is.
Yeah.
Like, no, they need to know how much they're drinking.
And if you do that and you think it's fine, you're an asshole. Yeah. It's... People need to know what they're doing. That's drinking responsibly can't be done if people are fucking about with you.
We had a few people at my mum's pub that got hit, but it was usually blokes doing it on blokes, so that they can nick their shit.
Yeah,
it happened to 2 people at my mum's pub, It says one of them, the first one she didn't notice because he's already a really big drinker and he does get like that afterwards. Like he does like 6 to 7 hour sessions at the pub. And he'd fall over a lot and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's a good point, Tango. Not remembering means you were spiked. That's probably about right. Free drug drink, yeah.
But he got his wallet and his car keys nicked off of him. And he thought he just lost them. Because he would get blackout drunk quite a lot. And my mum was looking back on the like CCTV and stuff, and it happened again. And she was like,
"Okay,
they're the same." Because she was looking to like, where he put his wallet.
Yeah.
Because like he's a drunk arsehole. Where's his wallet gone? We can see him on CCTV where he put it. And then she saw the same people doing it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when she started getting the ban hammer down.
An ex-girlfriend had her drink spike and died. Fucking hell. That's fucking horrifying.
That's the thing, though. Like, it paralyses you, and it can...
I mean, depending on what it is, and depending on how the person's body reacts to it.
Depends the dose as well, but it paralyses you, and it can slow you down your heartbeat and all sorts.
You have to be a real piece of scum to fucking spike people. Like, Dan, it's terrifying. Always keep your drink with you, and if you ever... Like, I think I find myself I'll buy a drink, and I'll just drink it quickly, and then have time without having a drink. I think that's probably the best stuff. Yeah. I've never been spiked, but I was in a room where people were smoking weed. I don't and didn't know, and I spent the night vomiting. I mean, that's not you were hotboxed, and the smell is very distinct. God, I remember when you could smoke indoors. I'm old enough to remember that, which makes me feel really fucking old.
I remember when I was a kid and people were just smoking in restaurant.
I mean, if you don't know what the smell is, you might just think it stinks. Like, there are some people who've never experienced weed.
There's some people who think it smells like cat piss.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best smell. If you're really into weed, you probably really like the smell. But it's not a particularly pleasant smell. But yeah. Sorry, I had to put together my sister's computer chair. What did I miss? Getting spiked.
Depends on the person. Some people react differently to different things. Like, if somebody's hotboxed and they've never experienced it before, they could get dizzy and they're not realising that they're dizzy because they're high.
Yeah.
And they'll start puking because it affects your equilibrium and all sorts. It depends on the person.
And I've seen people go whitey over fucking weed.
I've seen people. There was this guy. It was sort of. It was on the list of the reasons why weed shouldn't be legalised. Is that there was this kid and he was 15, 16 and he started smoking weed and he only did it like maybe 2-3 times and it was only a small amount with tobacco. And he ended up having a psychotic break because his brain didn't connect well with it and he basically gave himself schizophrenia. And he starts hearing voices all the time.
It's
now.
not the weed, it's the lack of oxygen. Don't blame the weed. Weed isn't harmless. Weed is harmless. Weed didn't do that. No intoxicant is blameless for anything.
Don't blame the weed. Weed doesn't do it. It's the fact that it's in the room and breaking off all the oxygen because of the smoke. But no, it's not the weed.
Yeah, the first time I ever smoked some weed, I thought I was going to puke. And then I just got over it. But I went very white-faced. Drinking sure to make you more likely to whitey. Smoke, then drink. Don't drink, then smoke. Yeah, that's probably about right. I've been spiked with eye drops. As in, you had your eye drops spiked? Or someone put eye drops in your drink and you're like, why does this taste like eye drops? Which... I could imagine being fucking disgusting. Weed just makes me want coffee and a nap. So it makes you want to do something that wakes you up, and it makes you want to. I mean, I guess
it gets rid of my back pain, and it's fantastic for giving you orgasms. I think that's what it is because it makes me incredibly relaxed. It makes everything easier.
Speaking of face planting, one of my favourite stories is I think it's a Billy Connolly story, and I'm probably going to fuck it up, but I still really like the basics of it. He was drinking a drink called a zombie, and what he didn't realise is that it gets you pissed from the feet up. So he was sat there having a conversation. It's like, oh, he's having a nice time. He's had a few of these. And he said, oh, I just need a toilet. Tried to stand up and just went straight on face first into the floor. Because his legs were fucking wrecked. He's like, oh, okay. Surprised he didn't piss himself.
Oh, God. Putting eye drops in my whiskey. I spent hours on the toilet.
Oh, that makes... Oof. Why did you say these words together? You should have said it was some other fucking alcohol. Oh, my brain went, oh, there's eye drops in your whiskey, sick. I was like, thanks, brain. Fuck you. It's fine, I'll still drink it, I don't care. First time I smoked weed, I thought I was going to be sick. Then I was. Everywhere. I had a drink that was spiked with K once while I was, I'm assuming ketamine, while I was working at a show. I spent 2 hours in a K hole, and it was terrible. I felt like I was lost in deep well and paralysed. It sucked. Do not try. Yeah. Spiking yourself is technically fine. It's probably not a great idea. But yeah, being spiked is completely fucked up. I gave my younger brother over 18 some weed and or maybe hash, and he went blind for 2 hours. I was fine, but somewhat worried. Shocking that. Oh fuck, I've blinded my brother. I'm going to be in so much trouble. It's fine. We can be bad for anyone who may be prone to stuff like schizophrenia, bipolar. Yeah, we have a friend who he smoked loads. Like, we've had a bit, but we're not really.
He would smoke it daily.
Yeah, he was a pothead. And he said, yeah, I've got mild psychosis from it. If I see leaves, when we were out walking, like autumn leaves, hit out of the corner of his eyes, he'd see rats attacking his feet. So, yeah. Weed isn't this faultless thing, but it is. I smoke weed every day, and I'm a completely functioning adult. I mean, good for you, but it's not the same for everybody. And if you think that everybody should have the same reaction as you, that's kind of silly. There are problems with it, and anything can be a problem. It depends on the person and what's going on.
There was a documentary thing that I watched with the kid who had the episode when he smoked weed, and he basically gave himself schizophrenia. And he was saying that they used him as a control because they wanted to see like what was different about him compared to other people who were just not affected.
Mm.
And it's it's like a type of chromosome that affects your brain growth or something. And it says, or if you've got this particular chromosome or gene that affects the way your brain grows, it makes you more susceptible when you have THC.
Yeah, I think that's the active component.
Yeah, when you have that, it changes how your brain functions, and it can start switching things off or switching things on that it shouldn't. And yeah, it makes you fucking crazy. It's for some people. But they said, but there's a test for it. So if you can get yourself tested, and this woman was advocating for weed to be legalised, but put a test in place so that people know that they shouldn't be having it or not. Yeah.
But as we all know, if we want to argue for the things that are perfectly harmless and never did anyone any harm ever, I mean, whiskey, but no.
I always wanted to try a pot brownie, mainly because I love chocolate, but at the same time, it's like I like the idea of it slowly building up.
Is it okay to spike my grandma with brownies if she's in pain? Or just annoying? Probably not, unless she asks you to, or is being really annoying asking you to. Give me some pot brownies, come on, man. Don't bogart that brownie. For someone... Oh. Shut up, phone. No one likes you. For someone to spike my drink, they'd have to be quicker than me emptying it. Yeah, that's basically one way around it. I did mushrooms back in the day. It was a mixed bag. Get it? But I guess the good outweighed the bad. Probably going to try it again in a year or so. But
I want to try microdosing.
Yeah, apparently it can...
Because apparently it can fix depression to a reasonable degree. And that would be fantastic if I can fix my head.
Yeah, I mean, I'm concerned about that being a woo thing again. And that just people who like mushrooms are saying
the main thing
good.
is it's supposed to provide you... Perspective, yeah.
Yeah. I guess it would be more like therapy than it would be...
The more you do it, the more... I think the whole point is that you let yourself become less bothered by things that don't matter anymore, until the point where your brain basically rewires itself into that sort of mindset, and then you're fine afterwards.
I often feed my grandma brownies, not weed ones. That's still a little bit weird in my head. You're just like, eat. Just pushing a brownie into her mouth. She's like, oh God, no! LSD is great when used properly. LSD helped my depression only to replace it with other worries.
I wanted to try...
of not having enough LSD.
I would like to try LSD, but the way that my personality is and stuff, I'm a very vivid imagination, and I have very vivid dreams as well. They're very real to me until I wake up and go, holy shit, thank God that was a dream. So I don't like... I'm kind of worried about if I have massive hallucinations, what type of shit I'm going to see. Because knowing me, it'll be fucking things that are creepy as shit. You see my artwork on Twitter. And that's just me sitting down doodling.
Yeah, that's not drug stuff. We're not people who do drugs, but we are people who aren't offended by the idea and have occasionally dabbled. But at the same time, like my mum had it in her head that I was just like a massive fucking pot junkie. I'm like, Mum, I've done it a handful of times. Like literally less than 10 times.
I've done it like 4 times, maybe 3.
Yeah, most of the times I did it were with her. So my mum is of this generation, and your mum's the same, where weed was ridiculous evil.
My mum is super anti-drug. She always has been, and it's only recently where...
And watching her get drunk is hilarious.
My mum literally phoned me up to talk to me about it. She was like, what's this about weed being legalised in the UK? And I was like, hi.
Sorry, Mum.
Hi, Mum. And she was like, I heard it on the news. Apparently they're doing this and this and this. What's this about? And I told her about, oh, well, it can help people with nerve disorders like Parkinson's and things like that. It calms down the nerves so they can stop shaking. And it also helps people in chronic pain, blah, blah, blah. Basically telling all the shit that I've read and stuff. And she was like, actually starting to slowly... She goes, well, if it's controlled, it's probably a good idea. I went, oh, if the NHS starts doing it, it'll be super fucking controlled.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculously controlled.
You'd punch Sir Sick for cheating on you in your dreams, Ms. Sick.
Yeah. I didn't punch him, but I got really fucking upset.
Wait, what? What did I miss?
If I had a dream about you cheating on me.
Oh, you've had shitloads of... I am the bad guy in all of her...
Not all the time.
Not all the time. Just most. When we first started going out, she had a massive go at me because she had a dream about me being an asshole, and it hasn't changed.
My dreams are really fucking vivid, and my getting cheating on dreams feel really real, and I'm better at controlling it now. But it feels like it actually happened. It feels like a memory. So when I wake up and he's out there sleeping, first thing that comes in my head is go, you cheating fucking asshole, because it feels like a memory because it was so vivid, and it's fucking annoying. I hate it.
Yeah.
Because when I have a nightmare and I wake up, I feel like it actually happened to me, and it's annoying as fuck.
She finally got over it when she realised I don't fucking go anywhere.
And now you just beat up people if they break into the house. That's
in your dreams.
Yeah, in my dreams. Yeah.
In your dreams. If people came into the house, I'd fucking spider them. Which is to say, beat them to death with a shoe. Ew, burglar! I had sleep deprivation hallucinations before. Cirsic, having a genuine belief that werewolf is in your house is not fun. Would not stay awake again. Ooh, yeah. Like, I have women dream of men being evil. I mean, she dreams of me being evil, and that's about it.
Most common dream I have is natural disasters.
Yeah. But now they're to the point where it's not even like...
But it's usually, there's a natural disaster going on, and I'm not bothered. I'm so casual and calm the entire way through it. Everyone else is panicking around me, and I'm really calm. It's
you
fucking
genuinely
weird.
bollocked him for what happened in your dream, you poor bugger. Yes! It was pretty fucking irritating, I'll be honest. I was like...
It's like
she told me to fuck off.
when I have sex dreams, I wake up fucking horny.
Yeah, that one's not so bad. In fact, when she wakes up and she's instantly all on my junk, I'm like, "Did you have a sex dream?" And she's like, "How do you know?" Just a guess. I've never had a dream. I have a condition called aphantasia, which is an ability to see things in my own head.
Yeah.
I also have no inner monologue.
Do you have because people who don't have a voice in their head, they tend to have something different, like pictures?
When you type something, is that the first point at which that idea leaves your body? Or you must have some way of having ideas. Or do you not? Does everything have to come out before you can process it?
There's people who have it that they don't hear a voice, they see pictures in their head, or they see different other... Like, it's usually a sight thing. They have, like, vision in their head rather than words.
Do you know what a false awakening is?
What's a false awakening?
No idea.
I have no idea.
You had, if it's what I think it might be, you had a series of repeatedly waking up inside dreams over and over again.
That happened once, though.
Yeah, that happened once, and I didn't realise the severity of it. So obviously, I thought it would be funny to pretend you were still in the dream.
I've always had an incredibly...
And then when she freaked out, I stopped.
Ever since I was a kid, I've always had a really vivid imagination, and I think it's part of being creative. But I used to see pictures and images. I still do, to be honest. If I look at the ceiling at night and there's like shadows on the wall, I can see faces in them and stuff like that, and images. And a lot of my drawings and a lot of my ideas that I come up with are based on the shit that I see. And but a weird one is the weirdest thing about me dreaming, which I've never really comprehend properly, is I dream in third person.
Yeah.
I don't have first-person dreams. I've never had, not that I can recall.
She experiences them.
Apart from that one where I woke up in a dream.
Was that one first person?
That was first person, and it's the only first-person dream I've had in a fucking long time. I might have had one when I was a kid.
I seem to recall at the time you said that was third person as well.
I can't remember. But...
You said it was third person as well, but it didn't matter.
Because yeah.
You dream in third person,
I
but
remember which one it was now.
You experience
the one I had in first person was I was running around my old high school and there was a ghost lady chasing me.
As she does.
And but it's weird when I have a dream in first person. It's like a video game, and the hands are like overly sized, and they're right.
Your hands.
Yeah. Like, I've got my hands in front of me like a video game.
Big Minecraft block hands.
Yeah, I don't just see how I see now. I can see my hands like a video game, and they're slowly moving in front of me.
Are you sure that you weren't looking at a screen in your dream?
It's basically like that.
Yeah.
It's weird. But,
does anyone smell sense in their dream?
I do.
Very rarely.
I have really vivid dreams, so, yeah, I can smell things, I can hear things, and when... Yeah.
Have I ever been to the USA? No.
I have. I went to Florida for 2 weeks.
Didn't rate it.
No, I didn't care. It was really boring.
It was a shit holiday.
Yeah, I didn't really care. And we went to Disney World and everything. But
you were just a little bit too old.
I wasn't...
A little bit too old / a little bit too young to enjoy it.
I just didn't care. My mum is super Disney. She loves Disney to pieces. And I think it's okay.
It was hilarious when she tried to convince you to go to Disney with her because she wanted to take the kids. She said, "Oh, we want to go to Disney and we want to take the kids and you could come too." And she wanted us to pay for it, which is she wanted me to pay for it, and then basically to have you there to look after the kids most of the time, and then she could have them for fun. It's like, what the fuck am I going to get out of that?
Yeah, she wanted me to go to a country where I have to pay for it to basically babysit my own children for her.
You want to take the kids somewhere, you fucking do it yourself. Don't be an asshole. If you're a grandparent at all, don't ever do this thing where you're like, oh, I'm doing you a favour, but you're actually going to be doing me more of a favour.
Big hands like the video from the Foo Fire. No. But yeah, like weird thing is as well is like when I don't properly lucid dream. Like I know that I'm dreaming sometimes, but I have no control over the dream. Like I try to do stuff in the dream. I'm like you go, oh, I'll backflip in the dream. And you go, right, yeah, I'm definitely dreaming.
I lucid dream, but I don't have full control.
I don't have any control. I know that I'm dreaming, but if I ever try to do something, it's like the dream pushes back and won't let me do it.
My lucid dreams are closer to the Matrix than to, like, the people who can just fly. That's not how I lucid dream.
If I try to fly in a dream, I will start flying a little bit, and then my brain goes, no, you're not allowed to, and I'll start falling. And it's like it takes over me.
Just get a big red
like,
text.
It's like error.
No flying in this area.
Yeah, error, and then I'm not allowed to do anything. So I've tried lucid dream. Like I know that I'm dreaming.
Had a dream where a demon dog thing ripped my arm off. The brain simulated pain of my arm being ripped off. I don't know how, but it never happened again. I beg you, brain.
I always wanted to know this as well. Like, there's what's it called now? Explosive head syndrome.
Oh, well, yeah, when people just hear explosions.
Yeah, I get that. I've had it twice, and it scared the shit out of me. One of them, I was
Are you sure that wasn't just actual explosions?
One of them, I was in the middle of an exam. And it was boring as shit because I already finished. And they went, well, if you finish, you just sit down nicely. And, I just focused on the ticking of the clock. And then my brain just went, and I was like, it made me jump in my chair. It really felt like it was, and everyone else around me, like, looking really weirdly at me. And then the other one was, I had my headphones on listening to something. And there was a really fucking loud explosion. And I was like, holy shit, is a car bomb just gone off or some shit? I looked outside and there was nothing going on. I was like, the fuck? It's so fucking weird.
Hey, I have a cousin that answers anything you ask when she's sleeping. Mythic used to do that. Or she does that when she sleeps somewhere new and she isn't comfortable.
Oh, I'm not good with new places.
She sleep talks and sleep sits up a bit. We had a really long chat when we were first dating. I had a long chat with her about her school trip from fucking, like, about 8 years previous. She thought in her dream she was talking to me on the phone.
In France, yeah.
And she was wandering around, and I was just asking her what she was doing. She was like hanging out with her friends. And yeah, she was just telling me what she was doing. And the only way she could explain it was like, in her dream, she just knew I wasn't there, but also it was okay to talk to me. And it was super fucking weird.
Yeah. My dreams are so fucking weird, and I just don't understand why they're always in third person.
I have to spin like a helicopter to fly. This is because I usually can't run. You see, most of the time my brain senses my legs are paralyzed, so that's the struggle. Walking is painful in dreamland. I just just spinning around. That's fucking hysterical.
But mine's really weird. Like, I'll feel pain, I can smell things and things like that, but I'm basically a camera over myself. And, there's, like, has anybody had a black and white dream? Because I've had a couple of those. And it's usually very themed for me. Like, it's a vampire theme. And it's, like, vague organ playing in the background type shit. Yeah, and it's like a movie. It is basically, I'm watching a movie of me doing something. It's fucking weird. And it's all, my dreams are always like me watching a movie of myself.
I mean, I don't know.
But it's weird because I feel the pain of it. Like, if my character of me gets hit, I feel the pain of me getting hit.
You get oofed.
Yeah, it's just so strange.
I'm going to kit now. Have a good one, fellas.
Farewell.
I'll see you later, dude. I often get the dreams where I'm sort of powerless. I fucking hate those. And I've had one dream where I was getting dragged into the wall, which was fucking terrifying. And I was asleep next to her. It was in this house, actually. And she just heard me go, "Help me!" Because I couldn't speak properly because I was mostly asleep.
I thought you had a fucking stroke or something.
And I was reaching, in the dream, I was reaching for you.
Yeah.
And I was being dragged through the wall. It was fucking horrible. So what the fuck? Why life? Mostly why brain? Locations keep changing in my dreams. That's how I go.
Oh, the dreams where it goes on for hours and hours and hours.
I had a dream where I made a video. I sat and I did all the work and I wrote a video and I made the video, fucking hours and hours and hours of editing. And then I woke up and I went, "You motherfucker." I was so goddamn pissed off about that. Like, literally had a dream of like 2 days of work that I just didn't do in real time. Thanks so fucking much, brain. Like, I don't mind the really long dreams, but don't make me dream about work. Fuck me. Of all the fucking things. If I have another one of those, I'm taking an ice pick to my ear. Because my brain can go fuck itself. Oh.
Weird thing is with so when you dream, do you know that you're dreaming, or when you're dreaming, is it a realization afterwards? Usually everything feels real. I'm just above myself in dreams. Like, I feel everything, I can hear everything as if I'm a first person, but I'm watching myself the entire way through it. It's I'm very detached. It's like I'm detached from myself. It's strange. And then I wake up and go, "Oh, it was a dream." So yeah, it's like a realization it was a dream afterwards.
Most of my dreams, people saying about not being able to shout and stuff, but not being, I get into a lot of fights in dreams, and then I can't physically do anything. Like, I will throw a punch as hard as I can, and it'll be like I'm pushing my fist against them. I hate that. I never get like beaten up in the dream, and I don't even know what the fights are about, but I'm in a fight. I had one where I dreamt I was fighting a giant orange snake that was just sat in the middle of the road. But that was one time when my attacks did work, and I ripped this fucking snake's bottom jaw off, and I was like, okay. And I was like, I think I might be dreaming. And then it went, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Thanks, brain. Last time I dreamt about work, I screwed up and killed a few people.
Oh!
Now that's bad, but at least when you wake up, it's like, phew, and not waking up and going, "Oh, come on!"
Because then you have to get up and do the same thing you just
did.
did.
I did the fucking work already. Come on, I want the fucking video from my brain just made so I can upload it. Fuck's sake. I find the idea of dreaming as weird as you find the lack of dreaming. I don't find it that weird, to be honest.
The thing is,
sometimes I don't dream.
When people say they don't dream, it's because they don't have a dream close to their waking up time. Usually, you have dreams where you have multiple.
I'm assuming that's the aphantasia, dude.
Yeah, you have like multiple dreams a night, though, don't you?
Yeah.
It's just you only really remember the last one.
If you get woken up repeatedly while you're asleep, you will have more dreams.
You'll have more dreams, yeah.
Yeah, but someone who never has dreams. But yeah, I don't actually find the idea of not dreaming weird, because most of the nights I don't have dreams. So I just imagine it's like that without the dreams.
I dream all the time. I think it's a creative thing. That's the only thing
So basically, I'm not creative. She said it there.
Well, you're not as creative as me.
I think I'm pretty fucking creative. I'm just differently creative.
I wanted to draw off, right? I wanted me and you on the graphics tablets drawing.
So we've both got graphics tablets now because I bought her a new fancy one.
You said, "No, you beat me."
Yeah, of course you fucking would.
Yeah, but it's not the point.
Your skill and your creativity are not the same fucking thing. I have different kinds of creativity. It's not the same thing. You're just more technically skilled with drawing, and
it's not technical.
It is technical. It's a skill. Skills are technical abilities.
It's a thing though. It's not something I learned in like actual training. It's just something I was able to do, and I've always been able to do it.
I could live without dreaming, but I couldn't imagine reading without imagining it visually. Yeah, that would be super weird.
When I read, I say it's within my own voice in my head saying it.
I promise you, Neil, I am not a dream. I think 95% certain, but there's the whole thing that we're all a simulation. I don't buy it, but I get the philosophy of it, but I just don't think we're ever not going to fuck up cloth physics. And until the day until the day I see a person and like their coat just goes slightly through their arm or they've got a scarf and it keeps moving back and forth over one of their appendages, I'm not bothered. But I see that and I'm like, oh fuck, we're in a simulation.
Yeah,
okay.
I think we should have a draw off. Right? Then we get prompts from the chat, and the chat says, right, we'll vote on what we need to draw, and then we'll draw it to the best of our ability, and then, yeah. Because
and then you'll win.
Right? Because when we play games, you kick my ass constantly, and it's not fair, because you're better.
How is it not fair?
You're better at games than me, and I want to do something that I'm better at than you.
Yeah, but...
Because everyone goes, Mrs. Six, she's shit at games, right? And then...
Yeah, correct.
But I want it to be like, Zick is shit at drawing.
Yeah, but what if I sat down and spent time learning how to draw?
Then I'd be really fucking impressed.
What if I got
Because you haven't got the fucking time to do that.
Yeah, I'd have to spend all my free time. But what if I got better at drawing than you? Or in your mind, anyway. Because I don't think that technical skill and creativity are the same part of the same thing. You need the skills to express.
Right, Cookie.
But
Cookie has a technical skill.
She's highly...
She's really good with the software, and she watches shitloads of art videos.
Yeah, and that allows her to express her ideas more freely.
She takes in the styles, and she knows how to use the tools and stuff. That's very technical. I use one fucking layer, I use one fucking brush in one colour, and I just go at it.
You don't do one layer anymore.
It depends what I'm doing. If I'm just doodling, it's on one layer.
Getting you to use layers was like pulling fucking teeth.
If I'm doodling, it's on one layer.
That used to drive me fucking... Just getting you to just use a second layer. Christ. It will make it so much better. Sir and Mrs. Sick draws off.
Yeah.
Draws. As in pants, I think that's what he means.
Oh, right.
Wants a pants off. No. Draw her like one of your French girls, Sick. But I haven't got any French girls.
Should I draw a picture of you and you draw a picture of me?
No. A, no. B, no. Both of those situations.
I think it'd be really good. It'd be fun.
For you. I don't want to be drawn naked.
No, I'm not going to draw you. I just draw your face.
I don't want to be drawn. I don't like having photos taken of me.
Not photos. We're sat next to each other.
I don't give a fuck.
I look over at you and start drawing you. And you look over at me and you draw me.
And you've done that sometimes, and you're like, look at me, and I'm like, what? You're like, just turn to the side. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, you're drawing.
That's because I'm drawing a Viking man and I need a reference. And I can't be asked looking on Google.
I am not your reference. Portrait off. No, it's not going to happen because I would be absolutely trash at it and I wouldn't have any fun.
It would be fun.
It would be fun for you. It would be no fun for me.
Yeah, it's not fun for me playing games where you kick my ass fucking constantly. That's not fun.
You don't have to play games like that.
You tell me to play games with you just so you can kick my ass.
No. That's why I tell the kids to play games.
You hate playing games with the kids.
Oh, I do. It's so fucking painful. I ended up getting the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games. And, oh my god, it's so nostalgic. I'm just like, ugh. And then the girl saw me playing it and said, Daddy, can we play? And I'm like, fine. And I played with them a bit. And I forgot just how technical that game is. They are so fucking bad at it. I mean, they're not great at most games. But fucking hell. I've never seen someone do so many face plants in a row in that goddamn game.
Everybody wants you to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Just get hammered before.
It wouldn't help. Peer pressure is not something that works on me. Money, on the other hand.
Fuck's sake.
We do play co-op from
We
time
do
to
play
time.
co-op games sometimes.
And she still gets pissed off at me for being better than her.
Right? Not in co-op games.
A bit.
No, the thing that pisses me off in co-op games
is when I charge ahead.
No, if there's loot involved and you take all the fucking loot and you get the pleasure of opening a box and going, "Ooh, look at all this treasure," and I don't get that. I get your fucking leftovers, and I hate it.
Yeah, and I stopped doing that because you kept going meh meh meh.
Yeah, it's really fucking rude.
It's not rude.
It's rude.
It's efficient.
You just charge ahead, kill all the enemies, and get the loot, and they go, "Oh, here you go. Here's some shit." And I'm like,
"Oh, here you go.
What's the point in playing with you if you do everything?
Here's the guns that are good for you."
It's not teamwork. It's me following you around, and I hate it.
Get good.
It's like when we played Sonic together. And you're rushing ahead, and Tails does that weird helicopter thing because you get too far off the screen.
I know, that's
And that's just constantly me helicoptering all the time because you're charging ahead.
I tried not to charge ahead. Unfortunately, Sonic is designed about speed. It is difficult not to just get shot. Just drink yourself.
It's why I play Skyrim, so I don't have to get involved with you.
You liked playing Fallout 76 with me.
I do. But you don't like playing it, and you stop playing it.
No, because it's terrible.
It's not the point. You spend time together.
Here's the point. If I'm going to spend... We've had this discussion. It's why I won't just watch any old shit with you.
No,
Because if I sit there and I'm hating watching something, you'll hate watching it with me.
I have to pick whatever I'm picking very carefully to your liking. One, is it got superheroes in it? Two.
It didn't. I like Handmaid's Tale. I just can't spell handmade. I keep putting in maid like make.
Handmade.
Handmade.
Yeah.
Handmaid's Tale. It is made by hand. Handmaid's Tale actually is really, really good. It's very interesting. But
that's the thing though. Like, I know you so well that I have to pick carefully what I'm watching.
But occasionally we'll watch something together for a first time off of our own backs, and then we'll both go, "This is fucking garbage," and it's a beautiful little bonding moment.
Funny. It's usually we're very both of us are quite picky about stand-up comedians, definitely.
Stand-up comedians can be one.
Yeah, we're quite picky.
A really bad stand-up comedians are just the worst fucking thing. I want to see Sick play Alien Isolation.
On VR.
Oh, I'd have to set that all up, and I can't be asked. But I actually have played a bunch for... I thought... someone said that to me before. I was like, "Oh no, I've played that before." And then I remembered, no, I played that on my old channel.
NASA, we're not married.
Yeah. And we're not planning on getting married until we have infinite amounts of money. And it's just like, okay,
and
fine.
we can live stream it.
We'll both wear helmets and we'll just Naruto run at each other and then donk helmets off. And that's how we'll be married.
And now you may donk your bride.
You may Naruto donk your bride. Sasuke! I think that's...
Oh god, that is so us. I wouldn't do it normal. If I'm gonna have a wedding, it'd be fucking weird.
Yeah. Because that's what you keep saying about...
I like
why don't we just do the simple basic stuff? It's like, well, what's the point?
I like the idea that we dressed up in either Star Trek or
you can dress however the fuck you want.
Anything gamer related would be amazing. Like, if we decided to have a Nintendo wedding, that'd be amazing. And then
have a wedding where everyone just gets a Switch and we all just play Mario Kart for 3 hours.
The other one was that I wear the suit and you wear the dress.
That'd be pretty hilarious. I've had dreams where I'm a horrible stand-up comic. It's terrible. Oof. Oh, I can imagine that being actually physically painful. Donk Your Bride sounds like a pretty fun video to watch. I'm just thinking, holy shit, there's a cat there.
Like, you get embarrassment dreams, don't you?
I get embarrassment dreams, but
them.
I get second-hand embarrassment in general.
Yeah,
That's why I fucking hate.
I don't get embarrassment dreams.
I hate karaoke.
I usually get complete, utter life-ruining type dreams. Things that would really just fuck me over.
Naked wedding, no one wants to see that.
I've had dreams where families died and I have to deal with the funeral.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, God.
And you're like, I don't even like these
thing is,
people.
though, I think it's because my brain is preparing me for it happening.
Why, Mexican Bob?
What?
One dressed as Mario and one as Luigi.
That'd be good.
Jesus. Alien Isolation in VR is horrible. It made me want to vomit. Yeah, I can imagine. Because it's not optimised for it. My lady and I have been together 25 years. We're not married. We don't see the point. Yeah, she's come to mostly to my thing. Because you've been banging on about it for a while. I'm like, yeah, but what's the point? Oh, let's spend hundreds of pounds on what benefit do we get out of it?
We'd have the same thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
You know, I'm not going to leave you until the kids are grown up, so it
The
doesn't
thing is,
matter.
as well, though, like, we've been together for so long, like, we could just basically apply for that cohabitation thing.
Something like that, I don't know.
And you basically become my next of kin.
I mean, I should be your first of kin. I mean, really. No next about it. I am the best.
I'm the number one of kin.
Yeah. And this is what she's talking about when I get really arrogant.
That's not
That's
you're not that
stop.
bad. You're not
This
that
is
bad.
what I'm doing all the time when I'm drunk and arrogant. I'm always joking.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm amazing.
No, right, no, there's a certain level there, right? Your arrogance right now it's sort of like
Comedy arrogance.
But when you start drinking away a lot more, you won't shut up about it.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Well, that's not...
You have confidence, and then you talk normally about normal things for a while, and it's occasional little spikes of confidence coming in.
That's me making the same jokes incessantly because I'm drunk. I'm still making jokes.
No, but it's the same.
It doesn't change my personality.
All it is about you. You don't talk about anybody else. All you do is you interrupt people to talk about yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what pisses me off about it. Me, like, when Memory Man was over and we were having a talk and we were just having a chat about something and you were like, oh, but me though. And then we're like, oh yeah. And then we started talking to each other again. You went, me. And I'm like, it's so fucking annoying. It's really annoying. And that's what pisses me off about it. Is just like all the attention.
Have you thought about...
You found your confidence, so you need to have all the attention on you.
Have you thought about me, though?
Shut up! You're doing it on purpose now.
Yeah. And I'm probably going to do it twice as much.
We played a bit of Fear, but you stopped playing it. I think it's because you didn't like the mechanics.
I stopped playing... I was playing Fear 2 for you. And I stopped playing it because I had to sit on the... This was in the old house when we had the laptop upside down.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a mouse and keyboard only game on PC at least. And it's like, no. But I have played Fear. I like the fact that it was the will it play crisis of its generation.
Yeah, you get mild tax advantages for being married. And that you get to call each other husband and wife, but we do that anyway.
Husband.
So. Husband. Oh.
I don't call you wife. I call you that bastard who lives in my house.
Yeah, I know you do. But I like calling you husband.
I'm really, really warm and I need a wee-wee. So...
Hey, it's time. So if you have a question lined up, because someone said earlier they had a question waiting in case he needs a piss.
Have some fucking... Think about the things that I'm going to be okay with you answering for the love of God. And I'm serious, actually. Think about it. Go, would that actually really fucking piss him off?
Oh, God.
And unless they're paying.
Come on, guys. We can do it. Give me questions. The old house with the exploded kitchen. No. This wasn't an exploded kitchen. We have a little out cupboard. Because we live in a set of flats. So we have a little out cupboard. And the people in there decided... Oh, we won't turn the electricity off when there is a broken fuse thing. One of the main fuses for the mains. And they said they took it out, put it back in, and then kicked it repeatedly, trying to make it fit. And it broke completely, and the entire mains electricity came through into our little cupboard.
That is not what happened.
Shut up. Yeah, the mains basically exploded into our cupboard, and we had lightning coming through there, basically. I keep saying basically a lot. This is a lot of wine. How big is he? In terms of what? like height, weight,
Right.
girth.
That is not what happened with the fire. Up you get. I want to sit down.
Has he got a big donk? Yes, he does have a big donk. It's quite large. One of my...
With the fire, that's not what happened. They didn't kick it into the wall. They gave it a little tap with their toe because it was gingerly. They went, oh, yeah, we think it's fixed. And he tapped it with his foot. And then it exploded. He didn't kick it into the wall.
He might as well have done because he was a fucking twat for leaving the electricity on.
I mean...
Thing is, though, they started, like, trying to give us blame for it.
There was a lot of people who said, oh yeah, it was the freezer in their house. No, it was the exploding fucking mains fuse. Luckily, we corrected all the stories for starters. But yeah, that was interesting times. It's been a while though. I mean...
Do you got your tape measuring? Oh, yeah.
No, you're not measuring my penis.
No, I'm not measuring your cock. It's small at the moment.
It's almost always measuring my cock. I don't know. And I'd rather you didn't go digging.
I'm not digging.
What do you need it for?
To measure my hands, because I know how big your cock is with my hands.
No! Fuck's sake.
Because, like, I can't tell the chat by going, it's about that wide and about that long. I can't do that.
Just so you know, she said about that big, so you know. There you go. Freezer in the house. Not fucking Lord Freezer. A freezer. A chest freezer, a small one. But no, that fucking thing was innocent. That thing was killed by the, love the word twat. Sorry, autocorrect. Yeah, they said, oh yeah, the fridge freezer caught on fire. No, motherfucker. The fucking fuse exploded, shit lightning into my fucking cupboard and set things on fire. And I was, yeah, when I first heard, oh, didn't that happen? It's like, no, motherfucker! It took 4 guys to burn down my fucking my utility cupboard. Oh, when people make shit up, that shit fucking just drives me mad. As big as Lord Freezer. I mean, Lord Freezer's pretty small. He's a little dude. That's kind of the point. I always thought he was a really cool bad guy. This thing that gets bigger and bigger and bigger and then suddenly small and very sleek looking. Anyway, I'm not talking about Dragon Ball. Lord Freezer cock, fuck's sake. Freezy pop. But, yeah. The fire was fun, but we were actually talking about it as it was the year before last, I think. Yeah. And as we came up to COVID, we were like, oh, we're coming up to the sort of the end. Was it the end of the other one?
Found it!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, but it's going to be in centimetres for
Found
starters.
it. It's in meters.
I don't care. This is not a piece of information that I want to share with the internet because it's either...
Jesus Christ, dude. Wow.
What?
No, I'm just checking your girth.
Checking my girth. So Cersei has a little twat. Is that what was said? I mean, she is a bit of a little twat. What?
I never realised how like girthy it was. That's pretty impressive.
Okay.
I'm just comparing you to my exes who had pencil dicks.
Well, that's true. Everyone has a pencil dick compared to me. Have I got Dragon Balls? Yes. They're orange. And it has nothing to do with me eating Whatsits. Vagina playing with little what the fuck? Oh, I just got the reference. Vagina playing with little boys in spandex. It's the 1EG Dragon Ball thing, Dragon Ball PP.
Oh, right.
We watched it recently, actually.
Okay. Yes, I know.
And fucking a pickle flies past just as Piccolo. That fucking murdered me. That was the funniest goddamn thing in the whole thing. Oh. Yeah, she measures my cock in meters. If you ever wake up with an ice pole next to you in bed, it's trying to work out if it will fit in your stomach. What? Okay.
Yeah, that's about right.
You're about right.
You
Speaking of metric, we need to base...
You're definitely above average.
We need to invent a new base 10 system. Why? What would be the benefit? I mean, isn't meters and that based on the size of the Earth?
Base 10 works because we've got 10 fingers.
I mean, they were saying a different base 10 system.
Hmm?
Or a base 10 time system. Oh, I didn't see that.
Micrometers.
I didn't notice the time bit. Yeah, I guess a base 10 time system wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But I don't like change, so, you know, it's not going to happen. Like base 10 calendar system. Base 10 penis system. Measure it in hands. Oh, you know the sensation sweeping the nation? Bitches love cannons. Yes, I've seen... I can't think what it's called now. Fucking...
Who the hell is Mandingo?
Helsing abridged. I don't know. I don't know what a Mandingo is. But, yeah.
All I see is a dingo with a man's face now.
I've rewatched Helsing abridged multiple times, and now you want to watch the proper one. And it's probably not as good.
It's a lot more serious, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it has its moments.
It's just the animation's really good.
Yeah, the animation's fucking amazing, but that's why they turned it into an abridged. The abridged writing is fucking hysterical, though. Especially the ending, where he disappears, and it's just... The whole point of it is a paradox, and he goes, "Am I a bird person?" And then he disappears into nothing. He thinks about being... It's fucking great. The guys who do the abridged stuff have gotten really good at writing, gotta say. Yeah, I've seen they've started to try and make their own stuff, which is interesting. I know the Red vs. Blue guys have done something similar, but we'll see what happens with all that shit. Oh, what time is it? Okay, we've got 20 minutes. Ruin Final Fantasy VII for you. I like the Final Fantasy VII abridged. I really enjoyed it. It doesn't ruin it, it just changes it. It's the same with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I haven't finished that.
Nope.
I am a fucking huge fan of Final Fantasy VII, and I've not finished it, and I've not had the motivation to play it anymore. I think I got really bored of it, which, I don't know. I don't think... I really like it, and I like what they've done with certain things, but I stopped having the motivation to play it, and I keep thinking, oh, I'll play it, and then I just don't. I should just fucking finish it one of these weekends, and I know that part of it is wanting... I have this part of my brain that says I should play games like that with you, that you should be there.
No, I play Skyrim by myself.
I know, but that's not the same. Skyrim has been played so much.
I play a lot of Skyrim.
Have I seen Has Been Hotel? No. I remember a show from way back in the day called Undead House of Rock or something like that, which had Biggie and Nirvana singer
Kurt Cobain.
Biggie and Kurt Cobain and some other characters in it. I think maybe Michael Jackson wasn't in it. I don't think he was dead at the time. But it had a bunch of dead pop and rock stars in it. And that was really fucked up. Quite funny, but really fucked up. It might not be as funny as I remember it, but I remember it being funny, but I was a stupid kid. But that was a show. It's it. One of the best abridged series, if you haven't seen it, is Sword Art Online abridged. That's really, really good. I rewatched that recently, all the way through in one sitting, and I didn't expect that to happen, and I just fucking binged the whole lot when I had some time to not do anything, and that was like, oh, wow. Played Final Fantasy VII back in the day, got to the crater on the last disc, just stopped playing.
Why don't you two stream some video games?
We have done in the past.
We have done. It's just we don't want to do it all the time.
We don't want to do it all the time. I mean, I'd like to do it more, but my major issue is that
we can't really see anything, like the chat and stuff, and it's very sort of...
Well, that's less of a problem now. I mean, how many fucking screens do I have?
Yeah.
The issue that I have is that I'm not happy with our upload speed, and because it often looks like complete trash. It's one of those things I've been meaning to do, but I'm never happy with it. Now, we did find yesterday a company that does ridiculously high-speed internet with equal upload speed to download speed. And they've got like a 300 meg package, which costs about the same as I'm paying now, which is slightly faster than what we've got, but it's 300 up as well, which is, well, we currently have 20 up. Which is better than it used to be, but holy shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with fucking companies in this country. They just will not give people fast upload speed. And considering how many you have to pay for a business line and pay hundreds of pounds if you want a decent upload speed, it's ridiculous. That shit fucking drives me completely nuts. But if I can get them to fucking install me a line, I'll be amazed. And yeah,
Morrowind is the best. Change my mind. When you're hitting something and it's right in front of you, you can miss.
Yeah,
that's shit. It's the one that I really wanted to play Morrowind, but I can't get over the miss, hit, miss, hit, and it pissed me off. And I was like, I can't play this.
It is starting to drive me mad that Skywind isn't out yet. Because I do really want to play that. And I know that Skywind won't be the exact same experience, but I don't care. I'd like a facsimile of the experience without all the things I hate about Morrowind, which is most of the gameplay. Well, not most of the gameplay. A lot of the gameplay is really cool stuff. Like having to have certain magical skills to join the Mages Guild. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was pretty
You
nice.
have to be good at magic to be in the Mages Guild? What madness is this? No, you can just be a complete thief rogue that has no magical ability and be the Archmage. Fuck off into space, Skyrim. Oh. At least, like, the one guild that makes some sense is the Thieves Guild, because you have to steal a certain amount of stuff. But even then, you walk into one of the fucking castles and you steal some high value item, and you've done most of your fucking points in there as well. Sword Art Online Abridged is the best show ever. It's gold standard. It is. I mean, I would say that Dragon Ball is the gold standard on a sort of more basic level, but they did a really good job with that. Yeah, the Morrowind... Well, it's not a terrible hitbox. It's about the fact that you don't hit every time you hit. Vivi is the fucking man. Are you talking about Vivi from Final Fantasy IX? Because that's correct. Not Witcher 3 knocks Skyrim's dick off.
Oh my god.
It's a very different game.
I just had a realisation.
Oh no.
My D&D character is a little bit like Vivi.
Not personality-wise.
No, but like all the skill set and the fact that he doesn't really have a face and shit like that.
I guess, but...
Oh, yes. Speaking of that, actually...
It's short without a face, and that's all you share.
I'm nearly done with my animation. I need him to do some sound bites. And then,
some sound effects.
And then it'll be basically done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'll probably do alongside recording, so it'll probably be Wednesday.
I'm hoping that'll be out.
Wednesday. So it'll be out within the month, probably, is the best way to put it. Because I also want to do...
It's not going to take you...
It's not going to take that long, but I'd like to get your channel some hype going first. Which I have to do.
I've got 15 subs and there's nothing on there.
Yeah. But we need to start sharing that about. I need to start sharing that about.
It depends if people are interested in it or not.
Lots of people are interested in it, but they don't know about it because we only talk about it on the stream. We don't really talk about it elsewhere. So we're going to have to start talking about it. It's just one of those things.
I know,
but it's really good. I really like it so far.
I'm really bad with promoting shit.
But yeah, It's all animated.
If you can't get enough of Sir Six's voice, watch my video.
Yeah.
Because it goes on for half an hour.
Half an hour of me talking and occasionally doing random accents. And a story. And it's quite good. I like it. Oh. Levitation / acrobatics. Oh, right, yeah. That's the thing I really like in Morrowind, is the fact that you can have your acrobatics so high you can just jump across the map. That shit is cool. Yeah, I like games that you can break. Does Crisis get better? I started getting bored on the first level. If you get past the first level and into sort of the first proper bit with soldiers, then yes. But it is mostly just a pretty looking game. And that's about it. I've never beaten Crisis. I've gotten pretty far in it one time, but then I got bored.
Me and who was here to hear talk about beans? Oh well. Beans!
Beans! There you go. You got some beans now.
We've been saying beans at each other for like a week now.
Yeah, it's a decent shooter, but mostly a graphics demo, exactly. Crisis games sucked. The original and Warhead were good, but after that it's like stage / made / upgrade game. Well, I know that you can basically stealth your way through most of Crisis 2, and not in a sneaky, clever way. You turn invisible and then you just walk through all the baddies. But yeah, it's not a great game. It's an okay game in an amazing engine.
I like as you can break. Bethesda to deliver online spins.
I mean, break in a fun way. One of my favourite things to do in Oblivion is to make a full set of invisibility armour.
Oh god, yeah, that was so cool where you could just add anything to armour. And make your own spells and shit.
Make your own spells and add... Yeah.
I was so disappointed when they didn't add that to Skyrim.
Making your own spells was kind of... Yeah.
That's why I like the mods.
Yeah. The mods add a lot of that shit back in and balance it and, I don't know, make a game into an actual game. I would like... One of the things I don't like modding Skyrim or Oblivion. I don't like modding any of the Bethesda games because I always end up breaking them almost immediately.
I've had shitloads of mods to mine, mainly survival mods.
You haven't been adding them through the through proper mods, as it were.
No, I do it through their inbuilt load mod, the mod loader.
Which those are better at doing that, but I like to add stuff like big changes and then.
Well, I've added Bruma.
Yeah.
And I've added another land called Farska. But
okay.
I haven't visited it yet. But apparently that's quite big. It's sort of like 30 to 40 hours worth of content in it, apparently.
Oof.
So.
There's that one mod that is on Steam that just automatically installs it for you, and I've played a bit of that, and it seemed alright. But I can't even remember what it was called. Are you serious, Kat?
Yeah, she's puking.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you for sharing the fucking vomit. How bad was that?
I don't know.
Where is she?
She's in the hallway.
Oh, I thought she was in here.
No, she's in the hallway.
I thought she was just next to you puking. Morrowind is so breakable. I am now nude Darth Vader with an average gameplay lasting 10 minutes before a system crash. No regrets. With Lady Sick resting her elbow on your head helmet and you out of view, how do we know what you're doing down there? You're playing Fortnite right now, aren't you? No, never. I don't like Fortnite. I find it too fucking stressful.
Temple of God, don't worry about that. He never goes down on me.
I do when you wash.
No, you don't.
I do occasionally.
I have plenty...
But you don't ask.
I wash more than you do.
Alright, calm down.
And you still don't do it. The only time you do it is when you're really fucking drunk.
Yeah, well, get me more drunk. She's only salty because I'm really good at it. The sound of vomiting cats. How I dread that sound. Yeah. I mean, she usually does it in sort of solid chunks, although sometimes it is the wet. Who's everyone? I don't know. Right, what time are we on? Alright, we've got 5 minutes. Oh, how's everyone? Poor pukey cat. Sick, did you take off your helmet again? Oh, that's just mean.
Right, you're going to have to take the bin out after this.
Why?
Because there's cat sick in it.
So?
Because it stinks.
You stink.
Just take the bin out.
Why don't you take the bin out?
Because I ain't got shoes on.
What? I've not got shoes on! I've not even got clothes on at the moment. I have got a dressing gown on, calm down. But yeah, why don't you take the bins out?
The fuck is that?
How is that my job? It's a big sign that says, take the bins out, Mrs. Sick. I thought you were going to hit me on the back of the head then.
That looks like... That's so weird.
Is it my penis? It's probably my penis. Everyone deserves some cunnilingus every now and then. I just like to say the word.
Ow. Is that like a star going supernova or some shit? What the fuck is that?
What, that flashy light over there?
Yeah, it's not moving towards or moving sideways or anything.
That's probably something in Earth's orbit. I don't know. I don't think it's a plane, but maybe it's some sort of light on a hill.
No, that's not a hill. The horizon's lower than that.
I don't know. It's probably aliens. Ancient aliens. Yay. Sick washes with WD. What, WD-40? Yeah. 86. That were straps for the bed. Come in, wake him up with an ultimatum, eat and then freedom. Oh my.
Eat or no freedom.
Oh my god, Demon Orb. Oh, I thought he was talking about something else then. Is it Venus?
I don't know, I've never seen...
It looks flickery.
It's flickering. I've never seen it that bright before.
It looks like a light.
I know, it's starting to lose its light now.
Oh, Allah, you guys have been on for almost 2 hours. Yeah. Occasionally we do 2, mostly we do 1. People complain about only 1.
That's so weird.
But yeah, we're gonna finish in a couple of minutes because I'm definitely running out of steam. It's too fucking hot is the biggest problem. And the next thing we hear about is how the sexiest, handsomest, best of the sexiest man alive was crushed by a meteor.
It really does look like, but it's sort of burning out now. It's so strange. It's like a fire in the sky. It's so strange.
It is darker now.
Yeah, it's gone down now. But that's so weird.
It looks like it's slowly moving up. Like it's a rocket going into the sky. SpaceX? Would we be able to see anything like that from here? A military flare, maybe. It's probably a demon orb. Demon orb, what have you done this?
It's really bright.
It looks like it's going up.
It's moving now, yeah.
Yeah, it's moving upwards.
It was like staying still for ages and then moving. Now it's moving.
I think it's some kind of rocket. That's the only thing that makes sense.
That's so weird.
It might be like a hobbyist one. Because that's only going to get so far up before it runs out of steam.
Oh, now it's moving closer. It's got flashing lights on it, yeah. But it looked like it was burning up. It was so weird.
Either that was a plane just from really far away. Anyway, right. Yeah, last minute. We're going to say goodbye.
That's a fucking drone. I can tell now.
Oh god, we're going to get shot with rockets. Oh yeah,
yeah, that's so weird.
It moved in a really weird way.
Yeah, that's so oh god, that freaked me out for a bit.
Anyway, so we'll let you know if we get killed by a drone, and we'll see you in the next one. And
unless we get killed by a drone.
Yeah. Thanks very much for coming, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.